Man, I can't seem to remember where I parked my car. There it is. So it has been a couple weeks since I've made a video, but at least this is going to be a good one, right? And it is a beautiful day out here in North Carolina. Just taking a little walk. We got some time to kill while the car gets worked on. Was going to try to do the headers myself, but I don't have a garage right now, and I wasn't really feeling too confident in doing a header install and lifting, raising the engine up on one side a little bit in a parking lot. So just took it down here to Pro Dyno here in Fort Mill, South Carolina, right on the border of North Carolina. So actually, yeah, technically we're in South Carolina. But yeah, I don't know where you guys are at watching this video, but it is pretty damn nice out here. It's not even 9 o'clock yet, and it's about 70 degrees. Getting a little too warm for the sweatshirt. But yeah, when we get back to the shop, I'll walk around and show you guys some of the badass cars that they got outside. All kinds of Mustangs. It's pretty much just a Mustang shop. They got some pretty nasty stuff, so I'll see you guys in a bit. Tuning done. Do a lot of custom tuning here, as well as install parts, aftermarket parts, OEM parts, all that. I got an F-150 up here. I wonder what he's doing with this thing. About to run it on a dyno. Yeah, there they are. Kooks, looking good. They're really close to everything in there, but I mean, they're not hitting anything. Let's check the other side. But it is definitely a tight fit. Like, I can see why this job takes 4.5 hours just to get them up in there. But man, look at that. Look how awesome that is. It's turning different colors from the heat. Yeah, that logo looks badass. They did a good job positioning that. with the Kooks Long Tube Headers and the Steeda H pipe, and they are catted headers. Alright, we got high flow catted headers and the Ford active exhaust muffler is still on there. So I like to have the option of not making everyone hate me. I like to at least have the option. Didn't say I use them very often, but I like to have the option. So hopefully you guys can hear me all right now. Either way, if you can't, I'll go back and watch the video, and if you can't, I'll refilm it. But right now, just got up. It's a beautiful day, North Carolina, sunny. But that's not the point. The point is we now have long tube headers on the car, and you guys probably want to know how loud are they, and is it something you want to put on a daily driver? Yes, the answer is yes. The answer is yes to that question. You would want. However, if you don't like being harassed by the police, I'll pop these windows up just a little bit here, now that you've got a chance to hear them. If you don't like being harassed by the police, and you want to have the ability to just drive the car and not wake up the dead, then I probably wouldn't put the long tube headers on. Or at least if you put the long tube headers on, keep the resonator. Because in my opinion, the resonator doesn't, all three parts of the exhaust that quiet the exhaust down, they all play pretty much an even role in how much volume is added or decreased, from what I've found at least, because I did them one at a time. So if you have the mufflers on, they probably do about, we'll say 40% of the deadening of the sound of the exhaust. Then you got the resonator probably doing about 30%, and then the stock catalytic converter is doing like another 30% of sound suppression. So each time you remove one of those, you're stepping up the volume a lot. The stock catalytic converters compared to the high flow catalytic green cats, the stock, the high flow catalytic converters, those don't do a lot to suppress sound at all. I mean, a lot of people say you gotta go with the off-road pipe with no cats if you really want the flow of the exhaust, but they're pretty much just as loud. I mean, you're not really quieting things down at all. And they're such a short catalytic converter surface that, I mean, I could see straight through it easily. So it's just enough to be emission compliant. That's really all it is. They're not like certified for California or anything like that. You gotta get the green cats for that. But the high flow cats will let you pass emissions, no problem. And they're loud. So I have the active mufflers, like I've said before, and that's an awesome option to have, because if I do want to, see, it's on right now, it's on quiet, and I'm accelerating. You can't really hear it at all. If you do want to have the ability to sneak by, say the police officers or whatever, and you don't want to get the chance of having them stop you or harass you or tell you, your exhaust is too loud or illegal, if you don't want to have, you don't ever want to be bothered with that, then you should really get, this guy is just dropping rocks and dirt and shit off his truck. You gotta have the active exhaust on there. I think that's a must. If it's not your daily driver and you don't care how loud it is, and you just drive it on the weekends, you go on a trip around the lake, or you're going to the beach or something like that, you're just taking a little weekend cruise, or just taking it to get ice cream at night or something like that, then it's really not a problem. You don't have to worry about it. But if it is your daily, don't want to, just all kinds of shit in the road. If you don't want to be harassed by the police, go with the active exhaust before you put on these long tube headers, because they are loud, but they sound amazing. Now, I went with Kooks, and yes, Kooks are probably one of, if not the most expensive option, but the quality is there. I mean, you're paying for quality, you're paying for the pipes, you know, the long tube that come out. The pipes that come right directly out of the head are one piece mandrel bed tubing, so you don't have the opportunity for welds to be cracking over time or breaking as they heat up and cool down, heat up and cool down. So they're gonna last longer, and just the precision of the way they're made. I don't think really any companies at the standard that we used to see, you know, 10, 15, 20 years ago, where a lot of this stuff was just only made by hand and it was like 100% perfect. As we go on in time, you know, things are automated and stuff like that, but when you compare it to a cheaper brand, you don't really have to worry about fitment issues with the Kooks. Cost, I bought them from a website online. I paid $17.50 for the long 7/8 long tube headers with the high flow cats and the stock connection, because it's just connected to my H pipe, which was also connected to the stock exhaust. So it's 3-inch down to 2.5. Eventually, if I go away from naturally aspirated and I get some boost in here with a supercharger or turbos or something like that, well, with the headers now, I probably won't go turbos, but that wasn't my intention anyway. If I went with a supercharger, I would probably go 3-inch all the way to the back, so that I'm not restricting it down to 2.5. But with about 600 horsepower with the crank, you know, 500, 510 on a, you know, 515 on a cool day I've seen, naturally aspirated, you really don't need 3-inch dual exhaust. I mean, that's you're not really helping yourself out or anything. You're just taking away from low end torque in the part of the torque curve that you do most of your driving in. So I left it at 2.5. Yeah, but overall, pretty excited to have them on here, and hope you guys like the sound of it. All right, that's it for the video, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Hope you liked the video. Like and subscribe to the channel. I'd really appreciate it. Helps me keep making videos. Finally got a little haircut, look normal again. Feels great. Hope you guys are doing well where you live. Thanks for watching again, and God bless.